What is up, guys? Today we're checking Horizon Forbidden West on the PC. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get on with this video. So we're playing at resolution of 3840 by 2160, 4K, aspect ratio 16 by 9, VSyncs off, NVIDIA reflex low latency on. Anti-aliasing is set to DLAA, deep learning anti-aliasing, which is much better than blurry and smudgy and soft TAA. Still, this is native 4K. We're not using no upscaling for now, no DLSS super resolution quality. And DLSS frame generation is off for now. Okay, so the graphic preset, everything is on very high. The game doesn't include ultra settings, so the very high settings are kind of the ultra settings. So everything, textures quality is very high, and isotropic filter is 16x. Shadow quality is very high. Screen space shadows on. SSI on. There's only SSI option off. Texture quality goes from low to medium to high, very high. And it's a dropping filter. You got choices of trilinear and 2x, 4x, 8x, 16x. Shadow quality, you can turn shadows off. You got very low, you got low, you got medium, you got high, you got very high. So you got a big range of scalability, which is pretty good for lower tier GPUs. Is great. The game seems to be very well optimized. So screen space shadow, you can turn them on, you can turn them off. So screen space reflections, you can turn them off, or they go to low or high. There's no medium or or very low, stuff like that. Level of detail, you go to very low, medium, high, and very high. Hair quality goes from very low to low, medium, high. Crowd, low, medium, high. High is the max. Terrain quality, low, medium, high, very high. And what's pretty good about this port is I appreciate Nexus and Guerrilla Games putting the work to display what's happening on the screen when you change these settings. What would make this even better is to have a VRAM window down at the center of the screen. This where it says adjust the quality of the terrain rendering, there can be a VRAM buffer window that says how much VRAM out of your GPU is taken. But you know, we have MSI after, but it's not a biggie, but it's not a big deal. But it could have included it. That's a small thing. Water goes from low, medium to high. Clouds quality, oh boy, I can't wait to see the Anubis cloud system in the expansion. Holy smokes. So clouds go from very high, they go from low, medium, high, very high is the max. So translucency quality, you got default, you got high res, so high resolution. Parallax occlusion is just on off. Field of view, usually this is where the PlayStation 5 is. Zero field of view. So yeah, depth of field, you got off, medium, high, very high. Bloom, so you got filmic effects, depth of field. Bloom, you got motion blur, and this is pretty good. I like it. More developers should do this, is allow us to adjust the motion blur strength, because like most PC players do not like motion blur. They straight up turn it off. I'm on the side of the fence. I either turn off motion blur strength, but when I see a slider like that, a motion blur strength, Sometimes I try motion blur strength on 5, and I think it works pretty good in the cinematic filming games. So sharpness 5, always. Oh, I always go for sharpness 5, like in the middle. Otherwise, I either go 0.50 if it's made like that, or I go straight in the middle. I want to have good enough sharpness. Lens flare, love that effect. Vignetting is pretty cool when it's done right. So vignetting should give you a bit of contrast on the screen, and yeah. In The Witcher 3, this setting is horribly bugged and makes the screen washed out. So when vignetting is done right, it's a pretty good filming effect. Lens flare, love it. Always turn it off. Radio blur. This is a radio blur effect which has a slight blur around the edges of the screen to simulate distortion of the real camera lens. Okay, I mean this effect is you like it, you turn it, or you don't like it, you turn it off. I will try it and we'll see if I like it. Yeah, I'm seeing the little at the edges of the screen. It becomes a little blurry. So slight blur around the edges of the screen to simulate distortion of real camera lens. Okay, radio blur, I'm turning it off. I don't like it. I think I turned it off in The Witcher 3, or maybe it was called Dirty Camera Lens. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off. It's pretty cool. You can see what is actually happening while you're adjusting these settings. Chromatic aberration, which simulates the real world lens distortion effects. So with some of these settings, when I switch them off and on, I don't actually see what is going on. No, so that should be improved, in my opinion, in further patches. Okay, radio blurs out. Well, let's get into the game. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. Go on accessibility, and if you want to turn motion blur, make sure make sure you have motion blur off here as well, just to make sure, because it should be off when you set the motion blur side to 0, but just to make sure. All right, let's play. So we're averaging about 70. Hold on. Let me take out the FPS average, FPS 1% low, FPS 0.1% lows. So we're averaging like 81 FPS, and 1% lows is 70, which is pretty good. The game is not stuttering or anything. Alright, so if you're wondering why my GPU usage is not at 99 or 100% with the 70X 3D, I'm not CPU bottleneck. It's just I'm recording it with the NVIDIA app Shadowplay, and that usually takes about 2% of the GPU usage. But I will show you something pretty interesting right now. Is I'm gonna go into the settings, and when I go into settings, I'm gonna go to NVIDIA reflex latency. I'm gonna show you when you put NVIDIA reflex low latency from on to on plus boost, that reduces the CPU latency, and it actually becomes worse for you because you get CPU bottleneck. Check this out: 98% GPU. 83% GPU. How about that? FPS drop, and yeah, this is not cool. And what's happening is you're reducing the latency of the CPU, so the CPU starts stalling the GPU, and the GPU is waiting to draw the frames, and the CPU is not giving the GPU the frames to draw them in time. And I don't know, this setting should reduce CPU latency as well, because it only reduces GPU latency only. But for some reason I'm noticing is when I activate reflex or latency on plus boost in games right now, it reduces the CPU latency, but you barely notice it. What you can notice is the GPU getting CPU bottlenecked. The GPU is left alone. So yeah, the CPU is just too busy. So anyway, my advice is leave NVIDIA Reflex low latency on for you my NVIDIA bros. Alright.
A lot of arrows in that machine. Better take a closer look.
So I gotta take these. I don't need them. So I'm replaying this game, and it's been 2 years since I played it on the PlayStation 5. I had a blast playing it, but to be honest, the PlayStation 5 had blurry textures. I don't know why they don't use 16 anisotropic filtering on a console view. It bothers my mind because it's like 1 FPS performance impact. It's crazy. And anisotropic filtering makes your texture so much better, bro.
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. I might be trouble bad.
To be honest,
you already picked up some Ridgewood.
Rise of the Ronin is probably gonna be my last exclusive that I'm buying for the PlayStation 5, because I'm right now I have fully switched to PC. I only play exclusive on the PS5 and the Nintendo Switch, but Sony won't have anything first party until 2025, and the last exclusive I care deeply about is Rise of the Ronin. So I got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That game is a bloody mess on the PS5. I'm waiting for them to patch it, fix it, because I can't play it like that. I can't. And I can play with 30 FPS, but I played a lot of 30 FPS games on console. I just can't do it anymore, man.
Nothing a well placed arrow can't knock free. Just have to target the lock.
Alright, we gotta... Gotta grab some arrows.
Done.
Me too. Arrows ready. After you.
So far I don't see any stutters. We shader pre-compiled the game. So if there's any stutter, there might be a shader pre-compile. Or I don't... Frame time graph is awesome, man. Yeah, I think the more the exclusives are coming faster to PC, the more I'm willing to start waiting. Like, I prefer this to be my first experience.
I don't know. For transmission, the message I found didn't say. That a backup might be here.
I'm still not sure if I will be getting the PS5 Pro. We'll see.
What happened after that reunion?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone.
We'll see if it's working.
And some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You're right about that.
If Final Fantasy VII Rebirth takes too long to come to PC, I might pick up a PS5 Pro just because I already have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
The blood's not just poisoning the plants.
And Rise of the Ronin.
It's killing animals too.
But yeah.
People get sick too. And starve.
We're not gonna let that happen.
Light makes my throat itch.
Like, the more I'm seeing games like this optimized well for the PC, the more I'm starting to willing to wait for exclusive games to come in the PC. It just feels good to play without no CPU bottlenecks, no stutters. It's just awesome, man. And this graphical quality and that freedom and power of the PC without any of those stutters and those CPU bottlenecks, it feels so good, dude. It makes you, it's, oh my god, bro. It makes you so happy, bro. I'm just speechless. It makes you that you don't want to even touch a console anymore, dude. Like this PC is starting to spoil me. Wow, this game looks stunning. A native 4K.
Down this way. Get to the crest.
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither. Most of the machines have it all alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
I am playing on the hard. I usually enjoy playing on the hard because when I play on normal difficulty I get bored. But that's just me. Sometimes I like to play and relax a game on easy mode, but I mean that's just up to preference. I usually play it on the PS5 on very hard for the first time. I do like a good challenge. Otherwise, I get bored. If it's too easy. Nice.
Another one's coming.
To be honest, I'm mostly, if I'm gonna play a game casually, I prefer to put it on normal mode than on easy mode. Is just too boring. Like I have played Uncharted 4 on super easy mode. And yeah, the story was fun, but it was. If I had more challenge, I would probably enjoy it even more. But I don't judge if you guys want to enjoy this game on easy mode. Be my guest.
Well,
I'm gonna relax and enjoy this beautiful world.
Home. Son came to put his people to work rebuilding the city. I said I have to find you.
Wow. Like, I don't know, for one reason, for one thing, I'm grateful at Guerrilla Games and Nixus that they didn't add any ray tracing. Vado, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Vado, dude, oh shit, he stopped. Come on, man. Dude. Yeah. Now I'm starting to remember the glitches this game had on the PlayStation 5. Come on, dude. We're supposed to scale over the PlayStation 5. No, don't bring your bugs here. Come on, man. Not eat teraflops of power for you to glitch and get stuck on the rock. Come on. Bar, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Oh my God. Damn. Come on, man. Get him on. You're gonna get stuck on that rock for. Come on. You better teleport. You better teleport your ass here.
Another ladder. I need to shoot off the lock.
Alright. Well, looks like we have the bugs from the PS5. Damn. Come on, man. I'm gonna try and push this guy and see. If not, I'm just climbing the ladder. I'm gonna leave you, Bottle. The hell are you stuck on it? Dude, his AI is glitched. Oh my God, that's one of the things I complain on the PlayStation 5. Sometimes the AI is so stupid.
Someone shot this machine.
And that's very strange because the first game, Horizon Zero Dawn, had very smart AI, so they kind of went backwards in some aspects of the AI in the second game. Alright, bro, you better not get stuck again. Let's go. Time flies. Okay. Just clip through the ladder a bit. So good.
You said you had focus since you were a child, right?
Yeah. I found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
So guys, Dragon Dogma 2, I'll have a video about it tomorrow. Let's see how we're gonna play that CPU bottleneck mess. I'm gonna try brute force it. I don't give you promises that I'll be able to brute force it, but I'll try my best. It has DLSS quality and it's a CPU bottleneck mess. We're gonna train it at 4K there. We're probably gonna be dropping below 60 then at 4K. And when DLSS on quality, hopefully we can stay at 60 FPS. We might get some drops below 60, but we'll see. I gotta figure out how to use my mic with OBS, because it's so much easier with the NVIDIA app. I'm using my DualSense controller and just speak while I play. Don't need to use no headset, nothing. If only most developers will optimize their games like this one. On PC, that would be fantastic. Even on console, like Dragon Dogma 2 is stuttering on console too, man. 80 millisecond stutter on the consoles, man. It's a stutter mess. Dragon Dogma 2.
Tech traits is Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup gun?
Please register with reception for the tour.
I guess they want us to check in with them.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay. I guess they weren't on great terms with Elizabeth. Well, let's find a way in.
I'm thinking
Please hold for identiscan.
Come on.
Access denied. Credentials not recognized.
I guess it doesn't like me either.
Ah, fuck this guy, man. Let's go. So, I guess I might play this game a bit like a Plague Tale Requiem. I just had enough brute force to play with 80 FPS most of the time. Sometimes it dropped to the 70s or 60s, but that was rare. And I just enabled frame generation, and it felt great. And I played with DLAA on, and it was fantastic. Wow. Dude, this game is so much better optimized than I played with Requiem. I had stutters in that game. But the GPU demand seems kinda...
This climbing gear.
Like Horizon Forbidden West is more demanding because it's an open world game. But so far the performance seems close. From what I experienced, because I finished a Plague Tale Requiem like a couple of days ago. It seems they perform close. Even though I'm recording now, it's taking more FPS out of my PC than I would have without recording.
Whoever left this here might have also shot those machines we found earlier.
So where are they now?
So I can definitely see some 60 FPS drops.
Ugh.
That's all good. GPU is staying locked at 98%.
Wiped out.
Oh,
We must have come
everybody
here
got
for scrap.
wiped out.
Acid. That explains the smell.
Usually that's
It looks
pretty
like something
good.
big came in from above.
Straight through the camp. Not through the wall.
I mean, this is
We
not
should take a look at the rubble in that gap.
that they got wiped out. It was pretty good. Usually when recording with a video app, GPU stays at 97%. But now in this game, CPU is better optimized. CPU low, and I'm getting 98%. So if I stop recording, I'll get 100% usage, which is pretty fantastic, if you ask me. We're getting 60 Celsius, that temperatures are good in GPU. We're getting 9 gigs of dedicated VRAM, so game is using 9 gigs of my 4090, 9 gigs and a half almost, and game is allocating 12 gigs of VRAM. This is 4K max settings. So, alright. A 12 gigabyte GPU is definitely not going to be playing at 4K with these settings, but a 16 gigabyte GPU will have no problem playing at 4K. So, like a 12 gigabyte GPU will definitely run into VRAM issues at 4K, but it should be fine in 1440p. If you have a 12 gigabyte GPU, you should be fine in 1440p. Like, if you run into VRAM issues, you always can load some texture settings. So, yeah, man, my 4090 is so efficient. 330 watts. Fans are not spinning too fast, 65%, according to GPU. CPU is being used 22%, and it's 53 Celsius, 50 watts. Man, I love the 70X3D. Best CPU. So it's hitting 5 gigahertz, 550 gigahertz. And interesting. So all cores are used. Use core 3. Core 3 is 43%. So it looks like, I don't know. For some reason, games have a boner for my CPU. Core 3, they always use it more than the other cores. Yeah, I mean, look at the 1% lows, guys. Like, there's no stutters at all. Usually when it stutters, the 1% lows will go to 1, 2 to 0 FPS. Fantastic performance. I can't even believe this. I'm gonna even reset them. Okay, I'm resetting them to see. Okay, Now I have reset them. So okay, we're getting average 79. 1% FPS 1% low is 64, and FPS 0.1% low is 56. All right. So resetting averages and 1% lows helped to see the exact performance, but still no stutters, which is fantastic. Game is taking 14 gigs out of my DDR5 system RAM. Yeah. This game is gonna scale awesome. Whatever PC you have, this game just runs well. If you don't have enough VRAM, you can scale your textures down and you're gonna be fine. CPU is just good, no stutters, nothing. I hope it continues to be like that. Like the first Horizon Zero Dawn port, it was a horribly optimized port. This mix is just they took it to heart to optimize the second game better on PC. Bravo. I still think that they should have ray tracing and to be an option, of course. And with ray tracing, it will come some CPU bottlenecks, but to at least have it as an option. Maybe some ray trace GI. It would be great, like to having like in the ray tracing The Witcher 3, some ray trace GI, ray trace shadows, ray trace reflection, ray trace ambient occlusion, you know. The 4 key features at least, or at least ray trace global illumination, like in Dragon Daughter. It would be awesome, and maybe some ray trace reflections would have been awesome. But yeah, the good thing about having no ray tracing is the CPU is free to do other stuff than getting hammered by ray tracing effects, yeah. Which means less CPU bottleneck. So what I heard is GPU decompression. They're not using it the same way as Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart because I heard it's not very efficient right now and it causes stutters. You can check more information about that if you watch the video of Digital Foundry. I think Alex Patella explains it pretty well.
Whatever came through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through. Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Alright, we gotta hold
over here.
This rubble.
I think I got something. It's some kind of Oseram prototype, I think. This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
Skewer
Oh,
pulls it back.
we went to 56
Looks
FPS.
broken, but maybe we can repair it.
This is the lowest I have seen.
And pull it out. That could work. The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool.
This is with recording, of course. I'll have more
My
performance
focus
if I'm
picked up a
not
couple of
recording.
things to check out.
Keep that in mind.
Poor guy. I think we're right to
I'll tell you what, cutscenes are a lot more demanding.
Part of the machine could help fix the gears.
mean, they should be like they're real cutscenes, like real time. No pre-rendered stuff.
Machine cable. Stronger than rope. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool. Or maybe I can make something better.
Use this workbench.
Then we're getting Ghost of Tsushima. We're probably gonna get a lot more PlayStation ports this year, which is awesome. Like, I'm telling you, my PS5 has been catching more dust every day, man. I used to play so much on that PS5, and now it's just sitting there collecting dust.
There. Pole caster. Now to test it on the debris.
Oh, caster, let's go. This is gonna be if I go to the boss, to the giant machine, it's gonna be a long video. Let me see. How long are we recording? Wow, we are already 37 minutes in. And I haven't shown you guys DLSS super resolution quality or frame rate. Alright. So here's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna end this video right now, and I'll do another video where I'm gonna show you DLSS super resolution and DLSS frame generation. Alright guys, see you in the next video. See you shortly. I'll record another video.